What is up, guys? What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Movement6. Before we start, I want to say a huge thank you to everybody who subbed in the last few weeks or few days. It's a privilege to have you guys on the channel. We're growing steadily. I'm super happy. The goal is, of course, 1,000 subs, but I generally suck so big time in making adverts for the channel. I just like making content and putting it out there. So everything is organically, there's no horseshit going on this channel. So yeah, thanks. If you're new here, drop a like, subscribe, hit those comments button, drop your opinion, keep it clean, but let me know what you think of it. Now, I was actually in the midst of editing a total different video. Totally different. It was around Rainbow Six Siege. And a very nasty experience with the game, with a tournament we did this weekend. It wasn't really pleasant, but it did drove me some remarks in running some stats, running some figures, and also revisit what makes Siege fun and what drives the game. What is the core of the mechanics of the game and everything. And I've been playing a lot, also on PC, where I solo queue a lot, predominantly solo queue. But I need to rethink if I'm going to put that out and how. So bear with me on that one, guys. But now, Call of Duty again. Wasn't planning on doing anything. Wasn't planning on it. Really wasn't planning on doing anything with Call of Duty Vanguard. But a couple of days ago, a friend of mine just came by and this guy, he knew my opinion, of course, about Call of Duty, and he came by with the game as a present. Here you go. Because otherwise he would miss me online. We were playing. He's a Call of Duty fanboy, hardcore. We had a lot of debate, a lot of discussions on the game, in good harmony, good opinions, strong opinions. But my opinion doesn't change. I think the game is the franchise is in a worst position ever. And he gave me Vanguard, and we've got a saying in the Netherlands. It says that you don't never look a given horse in the mouth. I don't think that's actually an English good saying, but it basically means that if somebody gives something to you, does something for you, gives you a present or supports you, then you should be respectful with that, right? So installed the game on my PS5, fired it up, and that's where the first hit me. It's that first screen where you got Call of Duty, Black Ops Cold War, Modern Warfare, Warzone, and you now have Vanguard on the left. So yeah, that's what I thought. Same game, same menu. Here we go. So fired it up, and yeah, there we have the menu screen. A Modern Warfare remastered. This is a Modern Warfare remaster screen. It's the same, exactly the same structure. Everything is the same. But okay, let's not shy away from things, right? So, now let's start at the beginning. The single player campaign. I played something, and to all fairness, the game looks good. It looks good. It plays good. But there is absolutely nothing new on the horizon. I'm not going to spend overly much time on this, but it's the most linear run from A to B and kill enemies that are being scripted to the max. I was bored playing after a few chapters, after an hour and a half, 2 hours. I was done. I was worn out. I never thought I would reach a point that I would say, stop making single player games if this is what you're going to bring, because there's nothing new on the horizon. Everything you've seen before is in there. It's action packed. It plays good, looks good. To all fairness, it looks really good, especially on a PlayStation 5. I've got an 8K QLED, a 950R from Samsung. I've got a 8K receivable 120 hertz home cinema set 7.1. Sounds good, looks good, and the refresh rate can go up to 120 hertz. So it's fine, it runs fucking smooth. There's nothing but compliments there, but the gameplay itself is, and also the operators and the specialists are trying to integrate in this it's fine, but it's okay. Fine, move on. Zombies, I haven't got the time to dig into that. I don't hear very strong opinions on that. but I need to do it still. But what I did wanted to hold you back, you guys, is on the multiplayer. Because let's face it, that's what we're playing Call of Duty for, right? And I stand corrected. You know, credit needs to be given where credit is due. And if you have an opinion and eventually turns out the other way or slightly different or whatever, you need to acknowledge that. And I'm happy that I can acknowledge that the multiplayer is actually quite fun. It's good. It's good. They've changed a lot since the alpha and the beta. I think the alpha and the beta were downright horseshits of betas and alphas. It was, but the pace of the game, it's quick. The momentum, the way they run, it's quick. It's speed. The sound is good. The bullets, the hit registration is what I've seen up until now. It's pretty good, and the maps are pretty fun. I haven't seen a map yet that I thought that's not the one. If overall, this is a pretty good package. It's a pretty good package. Now they did needed to have some horseshit tricks left and right to make the guns good because it's World War II, so there's not really a massive amount of variety. So come on, a yellow dot sight on a World War II weapon. Okay, well fine. We give them that slack because let's step away from the fact that Call of Duty is a realistic shooter. It's not. Okay, fine. So yeah, all in all, I had a blast. And if you look at the pacing you can now choose, I'm on Blitz all the time. And 6v6, I always rocked 6v6. It was fine. It's the core of Call of Duty. But with this Blitz, a 10v10, 12v12, even a 16v16 is absolutely goddamn fun. It's chaotic, but that's exactly what I want to find in a freaking Call of Duty game. I want chaos. Constantly arcade, run and gun type shooting. Shit needs to blow up constantly. And I'm actually enjoying it. I haven't got a strong opinion yet on the kill streaks. Luckily, they're not score streaks anymore. They're kill streaks. Otherwise, they're just free kills for everyone. They're not actually kill streaks. But that's what Sledgehammer always brings, which is fine. So, yeah, the glide bomb, fine, UAV. It's all is in there, but I haven't really tested out a lot and formed an opinion on it. I think the guns are fine. The guns are good. There are some overpowered. There's some underpowered guns. But I'm having a blast. I just started at the top with the assault rifles, and then just unlocking shit. But I'm having a blast. I'm having a blast with this game. One of the better additions is also Patrol, which is nothing more than a moving hardpoint. That's chaotic as hell. and flanking is fantastic. You can get easy amount of kills quickly. So I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying myself. I don't give a rat's ass what people say. There's a lot of hate still going on in this game, and sometimes I have the feeling that people keep on hating a game just for the sake of hating the game. And I'm hating the franchise. Let me be clear, I'm not a fan of the franchise. If this guy wouldn't have dropped by and gave me the game, I probably would have missed this entirely and making other content, waiting for Battlefield as well. But I see myself having fun. I even text messages this dude that said, "Thank you very much for a game that I actually like." And he started laughing because he knew my opinion on Call of Duty franchise. But I'm here and I'm in, and I'm wouldn't say I'm pumped, but I'm pleasantly surprised about this. Sledgehammer, kudos. I salute you guys. Think you have delivered a game that looks good, feels good, plays good, with good content behind it. Let's not forget that. With some nice new additions, Blitz, Patrol as a mode. So yeah, this is just my preliminary thought on the game. I will invest more time in it to actually give the full 360 for my part. But if you haven't bought it and you were hating on the game, I sincerely would say reconsider, because I stand corrected and maybe you should you. So this for now, Movement 6 out. If you're new here, drop a like, subscribe, hit this notifications button, and I'll see you soon. Back to the match.